Hi friends, in this video I am going to show you how you can install and set up VS Code on your PC for a Python environment. So without any further ado, let's get straight into the video. So the first thing that we need is Python installed on our PC. For that you can check out my video from the top right corner. Now we need to open our browser and here we need to search for Visual Studio Code download. The first link that will appear will be the official website. You can click that to get to the download page. On the download page, you will see an option for 3 OSs: Windows, Linux and Mac. You will see different installers also listed below. If you don't know about these installers, you can straight click the OS name and it will install the default installer. So I have a Windows machine, so I will click the Windows option. Once you click it, it will install the setup file in your PC. If you don't have a separate location saved, it will automatically install in your downloads folder. Once the setup file has been installed, you can click the 3 dot icon and click show in folder to get to the folder where the setup file has been installed. So if I click show in folder, my PC will open File Explorer and redirect me to the downloads page. Now you can just double click the installer to start installing. Once you have clicked the VS Code installer, you will see an interface like this. I will minimize all the background applications. Now this is an agreement. Once you have read this agreement properly, you can accept this agreement. And then this will redirect you to the next steps. Once you have read it, now you can click the next option. Here you will see an option to the download location. I suggest you to keep the default location. If you want to change the location, you can also change it by clicking the browse option. Once you click next, you will be redirected to the start menu option. This will ask you to create a start menu folder or not. If you want to create, you can keep it as default. Or if you don't want to create, you can click the checkbox icon. Now we can move further. Now it will ask you for some advanced options. So the first option we see is desktop icon. This will add a desktop icon for VS Code on your PC. Then we have context menu checkboxes. This will add the VS Code option in your PC's context menu. Like you can see git GUI and git bash, such as that. Then we also have the file type option. This will automatically open VS Code for suggested file types. Now you can click next. This will show you all the options that you have chosen until now. You can check them from here and click the install button. It will take around 5 to 10 minutes to install your VS Code. Once your VS Code has been installed, you will see a menu like this. You can click the launch VS Code option and toggle it. Now as you are able to see, VS Code shortcut has been pinned to my desktop. Now I can double click this option to open my VS Code. The first time interface will look like this. There are 2 errors pop-upping, but they are nothing to worry about. I can just close these errors from the cross icon. Now our first step is to install the Python extension, which is very important for using Python in VS Code. For that I have to go to the extensions tab on the left menu. You will see a list of installed and recommended extensions. The Python one is a very popular extension, so you might find it in the popular tab. Nevertheless, you can search it in the search bar. Once you see the Python extension by Microsoft, you can click it. It will give you a screen like this. There will be some documentations below the extension name which you can read for your guidance. Once you have read that, you can click the blue install icon to install Python extension in your VS Code. Once you have done it, your Python extension would be installed successfully. Now what we have to do, we have to test this extension. For that I'm going to close this guide and then I'm going to open a new folder. For that I will use the open folder option and I'm going to create a new folder in my desktop. I will name it as test VS Code. Once I have named my folder, I can just click on my folder and click select folder. This will open a new window in VS Code for this folder. As you are able to see, my folder is loading. Once your folder has opened, you can close the welcome screen. Once you have done that, we are going to create a new file here. I will name the file as test.py. You can also refer to this setup on my first video. So you can use different extensions in VS Code. So if you want to create an HTML file, you can just type HTML or CSS or C or Java or JS. There are a lot of file types supported by VS Code, but currently we are working on Python, so we'll keep it py. Now our file has been created. Once your file has been created, you can type a small code. So I'm going to type in here print hello world. Now on the bottom left, you will be able to see your Python version and your PC's integration. You can click that to choose between different interpreters or add your own interpreter. This is very important because if nothing is here, you won't be able to use Python in VS Code. So be sure to add one interpreter in this. Now if I run this code, I will get the output in the terminal as hello world. So this shows this code has been successfully executed. So this was all for this VS Code installing and setup video. If you have any doubts or queries, you can drop your question in the comment section below and I will try to respond to you. Like, share and comment on this video. And if you are new to my channel, consider subscribing to my channel for more such Python related content.